Fuck around, make my 40 pop.
Alright, y'all, this is gonna be my reaction to Boruto's brand new opening. I didn't necessarily see it yet, so it's gonna be my first impressions, but I did kind of see some spoiler images. Couldn't avoid it this morning. You just couldn't avoid it this morning. As soon as I opened up the YouTube app, and as soon as I even tried to find a way to actually react to this, I was spoiled so much. But regardless, the only thing that I really seen like of actual substance is Boruto, I think, with his karma seal, and also baryon mode Naruto, which is crazy. Like, how is baryon mode Naruto in the opening? Like, again, we barely got up to this point. Like, how are we gonna already just jump to the ending, like to end game? But hey, they got the old characters. Like, let's be honest, bro. I doubt the old character is going to see a lot of screen time in the upcoming episodes. It's just going to be so manga heavy. But if we do see some screen time for the old, not necessarily the old side characters, I'm going to like it. I'm going to like it. But the only thing is, I don't necessarily want them to take away from the actual storyline, the actual plot of the actual Boruto anime or the Boruto manga that's being adapted to the anime. If they implement like another one of the side characters in one of the major fights, as long as it flows. We've seen the Boruto animators do that before. For example, we've seen Isshiki be inserted into the actual tuning exam, things like that. If it's actually inserted and it kind of makes sense, I won't be completely mad. But as of right now, I don't necessarily think it's going to happen. Kawaki still has the arm. Because I've seen baryon mode Naruto, we understand that it's not going to be completely any game. For the anime only, you guys have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. But for the manga readers, you guys know what I'm talking about. Kawaki still has his arm, so it's not necessarily going to be completely any game ever. Oh my good, see? Here we go. I don't even think I could stop it. I don't even think I could stop it correctly, bro. So they didn't necessarily show us too much. Alright, here we got BoruShiki. Now, I'm not necessarily too sure if this right here means that BoruShiki is going to have the Jougan, because his left eye is bright as well. But this right eye is looking real bright. Again, I don't really know. For the anime only, if you guys don't necessarily know exactly what form this is, if you guys do recall, back in, I think, episode 203, I believe, we seen Kawaki with the horn. This right here is going to be essentially Boruto's form with his horn. Essentially, it's going to be Momoshiki's horn as well. Alright, there we go. We got Kawaki's Otsutsuki transformation right here. Not necessarily transformation, but Kawashiki right here with his horn right here. This right here looks absolutely sick. I really hope we get to see more of BoruShiki and Kawashiki in the Boruto anime than we did get to see in the Boruto manga. But hey, that's a topic for a different day. What I'm thinking right now is that's probably not going to happen, but it's probably not necessarily going to seem like it's going to be much minimal, because there's going to be manga chapters being adapted damn near every single episode. So hey, let's just see exactly what's going on. Alright, and here we go. Baryon mode Naruto. My goodness. Bro, I don't know if it's me, but I really didn't expect the Boruto anime or the Boruto manga to be catching up this damn early. For the Boruto anime onlys out there, you guys are going to be super excited when you guys actually get to see this form. It's actually sick, bro. It's super sick. One of the things that I do want to point out about this is the fact that they are actually showing the silhouette, so they're not necessarily showing the full thing. But one thing that we do understand is that later on down the line, they might actually clear up the silhouette. For example, I believe in opening 7, either opening 7 or opening 8. I'm not necessarily sure. I don't necessarily watch a lot of the openings, but it started off with Kawaki, where it was like the first time that we actually got to see Kawaki in the opening, and he himself was a silhouette. Not only he himself, but also a lot of the Kata organization members were silhouettes in that opening, and later on down the line, they actually cleared up that silhouette. Now, it wasn't necessarily a silhouette to this extreme like this, man, because they're not even necessarily moving, but I still believe later on down the line, it doesn't necessarily have to change like from Boruto opening 9 to Boruto opening 10. They're just going to actually clear up the silhouette so we can actually get to see exactly what they are, like what the situation is like, and also how they look. Probably next 3 months, something like that. That definitely should be happening, but let's go forward. All right, then we got Isshiki Otsutsuki. We kind of already seen Isshiki Otsutsuki look like this. This looks a lot like Jigen. Obviously, he has the horn out, and we don't necessarily get to see anything in regards to Isshiki Otsutsuki's eyes. Again, I really hope they actually do clear up the silhouette a little bit later on down the line when the manga, not necessarily the manga, when the anime actually does progress a little bit more. That right there would be absolutely fire. Now we actually have Jigen right here. I don't know. Some people might say it's like, you know, bruh, it's Jigen. Jigen's fighting against Kawaki. That's fire. That's fire. Boruto is fighting against Jigen. That's fire. That's fire. Oh my goodness, that's Sasuke. Sasuke fighting against Isshiki Otsutsuki. Yo, the Boruto openings, bro, they be going like way in the future, dog. They be going like, wait, it don't make no sense. Why are we seeing this already? Like, this is endgame right here. My goodness. Then we have Boruto fighting against Isshiki Otsutsuki. Then we have Naruto fighting against Isshiki Otsutsuki. Then, wait a minute. Wait a minute, 2K. All right. I do want to point out, this right here doesn't necessarily guarantee anything. But it's like a huge question. Is BoruShiki going to have the Jougan, or is BoruShiki going to have the Byakugan? Right now, we don't really get much answers, because I think that this silhouette kind of looks like the Byakugan, but of course the black around the white eye obviously mimics the Jougan. In the previous times that we did see BoruShiki, the whole thing was bright. We didn't get to see any sort of pupils. This right here makes me believe, I don't know, it might just be me, but it makes me believe that it's probably going to be the Jougan because of the black things around it. It could have definitely been white around it. It could have actually blended in. Could have possibly been something like regular. But because they made that huge contrast, to me, it seems like it's going to be a Jougan. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I did kind of run a poll on my community tab. I think about like 70% of you guys think it's probably going to be a Jougan. If that's the case, I'd be super happy. And one thing that I do want to point out with Boruto anime is that they definitely do have a lot of open space and a lot more room to actually show exactly what the Jougan can potentially do. Alright, see Kawaki, we see Isshiki Otsutsuki. More baryon Naruto. Bro, this form looks absolutely insane. Masashi Kishimoto was in his Birkin when he created this form. Now, we don't necessarily know for sure that was Masashi Kishimoto, but I'm pretty damn sure that Masashi Kishimoto pinned this form. This right here looked absolutely insane. Wait, they got Ishiki's dojutsu. Yo, this is crazy. Wait a minute. I know I don't want to make this full thing solely about Boruto's Jougan, but look at Isshiki Otsutsuki's eye right here. They made the whole thing yellow. The whole thing. With Boruto's eye, they only made the pupils white. The other stuff around it was black. But the Boruto anime or the Boruto series introducing brand new dojutsus like this, I really like it. Some people were kind of saying the Rinnegan was getting a little bit stale, man, because damn near everybody had it. I really thought that they'd dive a little bit more into the Tenseigan. It would kind of be a little bit more difficult to actually animate, man, because it's essentially like a chakra mode. So them introducing something like this was definitely a plus. And I really hope they do like kind of expand on this dojutsu right here. I do not want them to add in like 15 different dojutsus into the Boruto series. I think they should just expand on the dojutsus that they already have. We got the Rasengan. We had Sasuke. Now we got Kawaki versus Jigen. So the arm actually came off. My goodness. Manga readers, we know exactly what scene this is, dog. Oh my goodness. This is endgame. Anime only. This is endgame. This is endgame right here. Now, we did get a couple manga chapters past this point, but let's be honest, this is endgame right here. This is endgame. So the Boruto anime, they're doing it for real. They're doing it for real, dog. Oh, bruh, this is so nice, Chief. This right here is so nice, man. All right, yo, I'm super happy with what they did right here. Super duper happy. The Boruto opening 9, I might even watch it a second time, to be honest. Me personally, all I do is skip past the Boruto openings every single episode. I know that's like sacrilegious to a lot of anime fans, but I personally don't necessarily care. I just want to get to the actual contents. And speaking of the actual contents, this right here is first thing in the morning, so I didn't even watch Boruto episode 204 or Boruto episode 206, and I'm pretty sure that right there is going to be absolute fire. But let me know what you guys think about this opening in the comment section below. But it's me, your boy Baara B, and we out.
It's a knife.